of the Season 2 Star League, brought to you by Tastosis at GOMTV.net. In the bottom right, playing very impressively today, can he move on to the next match? He is
Master MVP King.
in the bottom left. We have our Protoss player playing really intelligently, but so far not succeeding. Let's see if he can do better in this next game. He is
New challenger, FXO Hurricane.
Okay. Well, we've been seeing a lot of PBTs today, Tasteless.
We've definitely gotten our weekly dosage of PBT here.
Yeah, it's actually been kind of fantastic.
I feel like I actually learned a lot about this matchup this week.
Yeah, you know what? In the round of 32, the Protosses that have actually... all the Protoss games that were won were actually really good. Like, really well played, I have to say. Whereas a lot of... or I would say... maybe all of them that were lost, you know, a lot of times you look at a game, I'm like, Keen played really well against Rain. I thought that was a very good game from him. Whereas I think, you know, in this round of 32, in this round, all the Protoss losses, maybe not all, but the vast majority that I can think of off the top of my head, I feel like the player really kind of bungled, you know?
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Whereas, you know, you don't always see it like that, but...
Let's talk about the lyrics in that interview song, man.
That song is like
Mules keep kicking.
Here's the thing.
Chickens in the pen.
Something do it over again.
Over again.
You know, I'm not against the song, but I really hope for the round of 16 interviews we don't have that one.
I don't know, man. I think we need to have that all the way to the finals, man.
I think I might lose my mind by then.
GG, and we crowd a champion goes, the mules keep kicking, the chickens in the pen. I'm like, this speaks to me. And then I give a victory speech about those lyrics.
Yeah.
But about how I am those mules and the chickens in the pen are the newbies on the internet. And I just...
it's like, I don't even know what to say to this.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So,
3 probes on each gas.
Yeah. Now, we'll see if he pulls those off. That can be there to deceive the opposing player.
Oh, you know what? How many chronos does he have?
He's only got one in the bank.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought he might do like a little bit of a pressure, Mothership Core, Stalker, Zealot pressure or something. I guess not. I do wonder what all that gas is for, though. What are you doing, Hurricane?
I don't know, man.
Oh, wait a minute. We have reacted Reapers. How many Reapers is he actually going to make? Now,
Yeah, what is Hurricane do with this gas? You remember we saw Huck do something like this a long time ago?
yeah, this could be like a 6-gate Sentry all-in or
Yeah,
something.
something like that.
I'm not sure what he wants to do with all this, but we actually have a lot of Reapers being made. So if Hurricane figures this out, then he's going to be in pretty good wait a minute. No, he canceled them. Okay, never mind. It's just 2 Reapers, so 2 Reapers is fine. When you start making 4, 5, 6, it starts to get really silly because you aren't going to really get more damage if your opponent is good and sees them.
The fact that you were going to invest that much, if you were to get that much, it's not going to do damage and you're going to get countered and hit pretty hard.
He canceled the Marines and started the Reapers again. Keen, I don't know.
Keen.
Or I guess he finished the Marines and then... But that's kind of crazy. Now, we do have a Stargate on the way, so that's what all this gas is for. Very likely that we're going to see Oracles coming out of that. And with this many Reapers, he should be able to scout it as well, I would say.
No. That was a weird force field, by the way. That was really...
Hurry, Keen! Alright, so he sees what's going on.
he might actually get away. Yeah,
he's a Reaper, Tasteless.
They always
don't die.
Alright, now the Oracle's coming. This Oracle actually could do so much damage it might cost Keen the game.
We cancel the Reapers again, by the way.
Pretty indecisive play here.
Yeah, well, I guess he's scouting things that say don't go Reaper. But we'll see what this Oracle can get done. The thing is, the eBay is about to finish. There's Marines being pumped out. The Oracle shouldn't actually do any damage. He just needs a couple more Marines back there, and he's going to hold fine and get turrets up. But, you know, an Oracle is just a nice unit to have throughout the game, to be honest. You can always zoom in and maybe pick off an SCV building a depot, or maybe tag an army. There's a lot of things it can do.
All right, the turret's going to finish up here. And yeah, I don't know if it's going to really do much. And he's got to be careful because once he... No, this is bad. This is all bad for Hurricane right now.
Yeah, he's got to be really careful with that. You really don't want to lose this.
No, I mean, for the amount of money that you're spending, I mean, it's just bad.
You have to keep it alive. You know, it's too bad because if it was... Well, I guess any Reaper opening is probably going to be able to get in there and scout it. So that was always going to be a little bit of a risk at least.
You know, sometimes... I don't know if he's going to do on this map, but you can make like 4 oracles and just wait for them to leave their base, and then when they leave their base, you turn on the 4 oracles and kill off their turret and just kill everything.
That is...
But of course, if they get like a Widow Mine there,
Tasis cries.
Yeah, Tasis just leaves the game.
Calls him a noob and leaves.
No, I just leave and then
Okay.
I stare in the mirror, at myself in the mirror until I punch it.
That's why you have a bandage on your hand today.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. So, nice scout going on. He does see that this is Colossus Tech on the way. 1 Forge as well. So Hurricane's going to go into pretty normal play from here, it looks like. The Oracle's still looking for kills. I don't know how many he's really going to find, though. Yeah, and he's just going to tag, so...
Haven't seen that ability used in a while.
Yeah, it's not
I haven't used that ability in a while. I'm like, what did he just cast? Like, is that fairy dust? Like,
yeah, I don't use it very often. Well, I don't use oracles all that often, to be honest. So I guess that's a big part of why I don't use that very often.
Well, I only use it when I proxy stuff now, really. You know, so. All right, he's gonna do some damage to these SCs.
Yeah, this is really nice. Of course, he's not gonna want to lose it here. And yeah, it looks like.
Being greedy.
Oh yeah, he's a little bit of a miss micro there. Oracles actually are kind of hard to micro. You have to practice with them a lot.
Yeah, they
like turn fast, but it takes a second to shoot.
They drift too. Like when you attack something, they don't
weird.
actually just like stop as quick. They kind of drift.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Like it's Mario Kart or something.
Their range looks funny too, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so here we go. We do have this attack coming in from Keen. I'm actually very surprised about this particular photon overcharge.
Well, it seemed like that was
force field most of the units out.
Yeah.
So
he might have been worried that if he threw up more force fields and went back there to engage, the army just stims and runs up there and kills him.
Maybe.
We'll see though.
Well, we actually have a Void Ray on the way. Not something you see at this point in the matchup very often. Not sure exactly what his plan is going to be with that. He does still have the Oracle. Maybe he'll go in and like try to zap the turret, or maybe a supply depot is on the edge or something like that.
All right, is this going to work?
Yeah, I think it is.
That's funny. The Oracles actually do something like that. Not all that often.
Yeah.
All right, Thermal Lance is almost done, by the way. The command center is being rebuilt now in a safer location than the main, but that could still be hit by the orbital or the Void Ray, in fact. So.
Oh, you know what? That Void Ray is drop protection. That's cute. I like that.
Oh, that didn't even occur to me. I was waiting for him to do something with that.
Yeah, you can make a Phoenix, but for a little bit more gas, you get the Void Ray, which can actually kill a medevac. Whereas one Phoenix, like, just pokes it and says, hi.
Yeah.
Hi there. It's like tapping you on the shoulder hard.
So, we have the third base now for the Protoss being taken here. Hurricane looking pretty good right now.
He's going for that Blink Colossus. We'll see if he can pull it off as well as we saw earlier.
Here we go. Spotting that drop. And, oh man, I thought that was actually going to get the medevac.
Yeah, it almost does, man. You know, those
medevacs still might.
armored, so.
You're kidding me. I thought at least one of those was going to die. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's bad. That's really, really bad. He's going to lose the Nexus.
Yep.
Just barely, but he is going to lose it.
Yeah, just barely, too, as you said. Oh, man, this drop's going to come in here now. What if he gets a second Nexus? That would be huge.
That would be too huge. Well, he's going to get a decent amount of probes, it looks like.
He's going to get the Nexus.
No.
Yeah, I think so, actually.
If he gets that Nexus.
He's going to get the Nexus. Yeah, he is. See? Yeah.
Oh, my God. He just killed 2 Nexi.
Well, this is bad for Protoss.
He has 55 minerals right now, like this, and he has 2 Nexuses building. Okay, there you go. He finishes one finally. Yeah, bad is an understatement, I would say. Look at all that gas. Oh my God.
Look at all those probes, man.
That is a lot. Oh, he needs to hit C. That was like almost a high Templar worth of gas. Okay, so I mean, this can't get too much worse, right? Keen is actually adding the second starport. So as long as he doesn't die very, very soon, he's going to easily remove the Colossus threat. Yeah, it looks like Hurricane is going to go up for an attack right now, but yeah, double bunker, a lot of Vikings already out, more Vikings on the way, and the thing is the gateway units will just fall over and die as soon as everything else is gone.
Well, it looks like he's going to try to do some damage here in the hopes that maybe the drops overextended, but I don't think they did because he got everything that attacked him out of there too, you know?
Yeah, I don't know that this is
this
gonna be
attack
really...
is even sloppy.
Yeah,
you know, the Stalker's not really with the rest of the army. The Zealot's in the back.
This is pretty tough. Keen is defending this perfectly. Yep, it's smart for Hurricane to do this and try to poke in, but if he fully commits, he's going to lose.
We may be having a Terran versus Terran for our final game.
We definitely could.
Blinking back now.
Well, you know what? He's picking some stuff off. He's forcing a lot of lost mining time as well. And this is also giving him time to get his economy back online. So this was actually pretty worthwhile. But he doesn't have a Templar Archives yet, and the Viking count is getting pretty out of control. He's about to have 10.
And Medevac's going to, Observer spots the Medevacs here. And again, you know, all really the Terran has to do here is just keep holding this off while getting this drop off.
This drop is going to be pretty good against and his warp and just get used.
A bunch of Terran units against nothing is a pretty good fight for the Terran. That's what I would say.
Yeah, yeah. So now he just gets to basically pick and choose what he wants to kill. I guess get a cancel on this Nexus, probably grab the Templar Archives and the Robo, and then just laugh because you're going on to fight Bomber. Oh, I almost got the Mothership Core too.
Yeah.
Down goes the Robo. Oh, yeah, may as well get an upgrade as well. Get these Zealots.
This is like Black Friday right now, but instead of Christmas presents, it's Protoss tech.
Yeah, these Marines are almost trampling each other to kill buildings right now. Now we get the Templar Archives that actually finish. Hurricane is so far behind now, man. Like, yes, Keen is not mining from his third base yet.
I feel like, you know, when the Joker's like, why so serious? I think right now Keen's got that lipstick going all the way across his face, going, why still in the game, Keen? Or why still in the game, Hurricane? Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah.
what?
That's his Joker thing right now.
I like so want to find that funny, but the reason I find it funny is because like it's such a like disjointed joke.
It's not well organized.
No.
That's what happens by the end of my cast.
I guess so.
Yep. All right. Well, now Terran brings everything and just kills the Protoss off.
That's what it looks like. We have 12 Vikings. A lot more supply for Keen. About 30 right now. You know, the thing is the splash damage is going to be taken out so quickly. And then his army just doesn't lose unless the Colossus deals huge amounts of damage.
All right, and now he's even coming around here. This is a complete surround.
Okay, so all of them already die.
Yep. And that's it.
Well,
the rest of the Terran units are going to bleed through here. It looks like the Terran, even if the Terran loses this, he still has more supply somehow, which means the rest of the reinforcements should come in here and take all this out, and that's exactly what's happening.
By the way, this is one of those rare times where you land the Vikings, just to let you guys know, because we harp on people for not doing it, but this time, absolutely, yes, he already killed off all the Colossus and the Robo, and he knows his opponent can't possibly go for
there's nothing really air-based that you can get that's going to matter right now.
So, it looks like our round of 16 will be 1/4 Protoss.
How about that? That was not what we were hoping for here.
Yeah.
And that means we're going to be going into a Terran versus Terran right after this match.
Yeah, as soon as Hurricane does admit his defeat.
Yes.
You know, it's probably going to be pretty soon here.
GG.
All right. Well, Keen clearly outplayed Hurricane there. Hurricane tried to get some damage on with the Oracle, didn't really achieve too much. Went into his Colossus play, got picked apart by drops really badly. That run-in, of course, killing his Nexus, very painful. I like the idea of the Void Ray. You don't see that very often, but definitely something that Protoss players should probably mix in a bit more.
Yeah.
I think I like it more than the fleet of Phoenixes, to be honest.
Well, as you can see, a Hurricane just outclassed right there.
He was.
Just how he looked like he didn't belong here, and I guess the conclusion we have to draw is that he did not.
You know, Hurricane is definitely a really good Protoss player, and I think he's going to be back, maybe not next season, but eventually. He really is a talented player, but I feel like he didn't play his best tonight, and also he was against extremely good opponents, obviously, that played far better than he did.
Well, that does it for Hurricane. His story ends here. We have one more game today. It'll be a Terran versus Terran right after this short break. Stay tuned.